I'm heartbroken, but for a number of reasons. I'm heartbroken for a number of reasons. But right now, the main, um, I don't even know how to begin this conversation. I don't know if to call it a conversation. I really don't know how, but I know that something needs to be said, so I'm going to say it. A couple of days ago, we got news, or I got news of the passing of one of our queens, so me. And received, when I first saw a report, I wanted to send it to her. I wanted to say, so me, see what they're saying about you. As I wanted to report, and I don't know, for some reason I didn't, and I kept seeing, and the more um news articles that popped out, the more my heart broke. Um, it's one thing when you don't know the person entirely. It's a different thing when you this is someone you know and you've had a conversation with. Um, I was introduced to her a few, I think a month ago, about 2 months ago, when I wanted to go on this journey for Miss Universe Nigeria. She was very helpful. Gave me all the support and advice that I needed. Urged me to go ahead and do my thing. And I just want to say that for somebody, emphasis on this by the way, for somebody who had so much faith in her country, for somebody who believed in Nigeria so much to the extent where I don't get it. I don't know what is breaking my heart more. The fact that somebody that special died and everyone just moved on like it was piece of cake. Oh, somebody, this is this person, so me, former queen, da da da, died. Really? Yeah, what happened? Amropas, yeah, check Nigeria. And everybody has moved on. And a couple of days later, wow, shouting Happy Independence Day. When did Sumi pass? What day was that? I just need you to think about it. What day was independence? And we all came online and we're shouting Happy Independence. I mean, I was looking through the posts, I was seeing the um comments, the one of the comments that was like, "Ah, why did she jump?" Oh my god, there's so many issues to address in this, but I'm going to stick to the fact that this country keeps failing us. Like no matter how much hope we want to have, the fact that this country keeps I don't even know. Honestly, sometimes I don't know because I've been pondering um I've been pondering on this particular issue, and I think it was 2 days ago, a couple of days ago, that my cousin was like, "Why didn't you make a statement about Sumi's death? Like, why didn't you say anything?" I remember giving like vague answers because I didn't like where do I want to start from? The fact that this wasn't just a regular Nigerian. I mean, we're all Nigerians at the end of the day, but this is somebody who actually fought for her country. This is somebody who actually loved her country so much. This is somebody who actually, strived for a better Nigeria. And we just moved on. Like, another number in the statistics. Nobody has been held accountable. No statement has been made. Just RIP all over the place. Nothing else. I'm heartbroken for a number of reasons when it comes to Semi's death, but I'm especially pissed at the fact that we just moved on. Happy independence. Do you feel independent? Do you? Nigeria at 65. A whole 65. How do you feel? Feel great? Feel empowered? Do you feel different? Because I can guarantee you, all the 20 something years I've spent on earth, it's been the same thing. The only time that I can say for sure that Nigeria got a tad bit better was during the time of Jonathan and B. But then after that, before that, and after that, it just keeps going from bad to worse. It's a continuous process. So much so that even kids in primary school have lost hope. What am I talking kids in primary school? Even while I was in primary school, I lost hope in Nigeria. I mean, you try to gain the hope back, but then you hear something new and it fades again. Then you try and you try and you work hard, you try. You try to believe in your people, you try to believe in your country. You hear a new initiative, you hear a new type of tax reform, you hear new this, new that, and you think, okay, there might be hope. But there's that one voice in your head that will tell you at the end of the day, you will know that this system is not gonna work. It's Nigeria. So and that hope just dies again. Recently I saw that during the NSAS movement, the one in the protest, yes, that was the one in 2020. I remember I was still in uni at the time. Some people from Port Harcourt, some guys, boys rather, from Port Harcourt were arrested allegedly, because I don't know how true this news is. I saw it on someone's post and it gained a lot of traction and it seemed like he really knew what he was saying. So I'm just going to stick to allegedly because I'm not sure how true. But I will not put it past the Nigerian government. I will not put it past the Nigerians. These boys during the NSAS movement were arrested. No court date was assigned to them, nothing. No, their parents didn't even know where they were. These people were arrested in Port Harcourt and shipped all the way to Kaduna. And they had been, guess when they discovered them this year? They discovered them this year. They discovered that there were some people who were in fact arrested during the time and are still in jail. And I will not put it past Nigerians. I will not put it past the police. To what end? To what end? Even when people in the diaspora, people outside, Nigerians outside try to, try to help, try to see what they can do, what good they can add to the community that they came from. They come here, they give up, and they go back because where do you want to start from? Sometimes they start and then Nigerians just use corruption to cover the whole thing, and then they give up and they go back. It's not the first time we're hearing of things like this. You see people come with, renewed hope, come with so much initiative and they want to change a lot of things, but which way? Which way this country? Which way? We keep using tribalism and religion as an excuse to misbehave. But have people not realized that those are the least of our issues? Those aren't even issues. Those are not even issues. Ah, Yoruba guy now. Ah, oh, Nibo. Really? Those are not your problems in life. Like, those are the least, those are not even issues. There's so much to be said and so much to be done. And even the people, the activists, the people who come out and speak At some point, you realize that they get tired because nothing is being done. I mean, you can only make noise for so much. You can only talk for so much. Even your mother that talks all the time gets tired at some point. Especially when they realize that they're the only ones talking. People who come with their voices and want to make a difference, they end up getting tired. I mean, wouldn't you do the same thing if you were in their shoes? I really, I really, from the bottom of my heart, believe, for the mere fact that Nigerians, um, in Nigeria go outside and they thrive and they're recognized and they're praised and they do everything right, should show you just how amazing Nigerians really are. I have faith in the people in this country. I just hope, I just hope for a turning point, not in the future, but now. I hope for a turning point right now. Because we can sit, the truth is that we can sit down and complain. Nigeria does this, Nigeria does that. We can sit down and complain and talk about how damaged the system is. And you think with how much damage there is, you think that it can't get worse. Oh yes, it can. Trust me. And it'll continue to get worse. Those complain about complain, not helping anybody, not doing anything. Except to actually come out and start doing something. It can be as little as holding your neighbor accountable for the things that they're doing. As little as that. It could be as little as correcting your child when you see certain nasty behaviors that don't seem like nasty behaviors because they are now a norm in Nigeria. It can be as little as that, just that little tweak. I'm heartbroken. Nigeria breaks my heart all the time because it was so me yesterday. Tomorrow it could be you and I. Tomorrow it could be somebody you love. I mean, she did tweet that she prays that Nigeria doesn't happen to her or anybody that she loves. Nigeria did end up happening to her. So we can act like it's not our business. But at the end of the day, it really is. It's our business.